The Supreme Court closed out its term today with a much anticipated ruling involving transgender athletes in women's and girls' sports.
Now, the High Court sided with states like Arkansas with laws on the books restricting them amid questions over fairness. Jared Hill has details on one of the big rulings handed down this morning.
Cheers outside the Supreme Court after the justices upheld state bans on transgender athletes participating in girls' and women's sports in public schools and universities.
We are thrilled. We've worked on this issue for over 8 years.
Justice Brett Kavanaugh wrote the majority opinion for the two consolidated cases out of Idaho and West Virginia, saying the question is whether Title IX permits schools to maintain women's and girls' sports for biological females. The answer is yes.
What they're looking at is their equal protection clause case law that applies based on sex-based discrimination. And they're saying that these types of laws satisfy that level of scrutiny.
Kavanaugh's opinion acknowledged safety and fairness concerns from the states on behalf of women and girls, but he also wrote, no student athlete on either side of the issue, whether a biological female or transgender, deserves to be ostracized or vilified. California Democratic Congressman Pete Aguilar said these issues should be worked out on a local level.
And why we can't allow coaches and teachers and parents and kids to arrive at a conclusion that they can live with.
Justice Sonia Sotomayor wrote an opinion narrowly concurring with the majority on Title IX, but dissenting on equal protection, citing unresolved factual questions. The decision comes amid ongoing debates about transgender bathroom access and service in the military.
I think what they're doing is teeing up these future cases and trying to buttress some arguments on behalf of the trans community in other contexts.
Tuesday's ruling leaves in place laws and policies in 29 states in what's become a cultural flashpoint. Jared Hill, CBS News.
Well, Tuesday's ruling is confined to youth sports and not areas like employment or other situations. Arkansas Attorney General Tim Griffin took to Facebook to say that he has supported the decision that was upheld the laws in West Virginia and Idaho. Today's ruling follows the High Court decision last year that allowed states like Arkansas to block transgender care for minors.